What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the 31st episode of Hertford to the Premier League. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the last episode. It was extremely long. Started to become a little bit of a stream then. I think it reached around 50 minutes, which was a really, really long episode for me. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you watched like a large percentage of it. Obviously, I'm not expecting anybody to have watched all of it. That is just pretty ridiculous. But if you just skip through it, then good on you, and thank you very much. But we are in the next episode now, so that is the past, and look at that. Look at the league table. 70 points, and we're 1 point off top, and there's 3 people all on 70 points. Oh, it's just ridiculous. It's still so close after everything that's happened. So we'll have a look at our fixtures from the last couple of games. Sorry, results from the last couple of games. So I think the last match we played in the live stream, I guess you could say, we played Tiverton, Rugby, Tiverton again, and Soham. So they resulted in a 4-0 loss, 1-0 win, 1-0 draw, and 0-0 draw. The next match we played Evesham and beat them 2-1. Waymore and Simon Trebs getting a goal there each. We then played Maidenhead away and actually played really well. Got a 1-0 draw. George Nash picking up that goal there. Maidenhead, I'm not sure if we're really good against them or really bad against them, but it was quite a solid draw there. Fairly happy with that. Next, we played Bashley, and I'm so happy we beat them 3-0. Simon Trebs getting 2 goals and Adam Griffiths getting the other one, picking it up and finishing the game. We then drew against Western Supermen 0-0. No goals in this match. Obviously, it was quite dull. Not really much to talk about. 297 attendance in this match, and before it was 302 and 303, so the attendances are still reaching the 300 mark. The next match we played St Neots 1-4-2 with a 314 seater. Actually, it wouldn't be seater. We only have a 200 seater stadium with 7,000 potentially standing. So 200 people sitting down and 114 standing up. So it's getting bigger, it's getting better. But with that win, I think it moved us into first place. Jim Miller, Anthony Watson, Andy Musto and Spencer Bennett getting a nice share of goals there. But unfortunately, we lost against Brackley. Brackley, who are now level on points with us. Away, I can't really... we didn't really play badly, but I think they just kind of played just a bit better than us. If you have a quick look at the goal difference. So the Mangotsfield with a plus 30 goal difference, then Brackley on plus 18, then us on plus 13. Obviously Tiverton are still top with 1 point ahead of us, but we've been doing okay. We were top, and then after that loss against Brackley, obviously they overtook us because of the goal difference. Mangotsfield must have got a result, and Tiverton I think picked up a draw, which means that we're not far off. It is extremely close. Close at the bottom as well, 3 teams on 30, and then a bit of a gap actually, I guess you could say 36, 40 and 46. So you probably would reckon that Clevedon are actually safe. So 46 points is probably enough this season. Maybe just at the Western Supermare, I reckon they'll definitely be safe, especially with a top goal scorer. Let's have a quick look at him. Warwick Charlton. 26 goals in 35 games. Doesn't really have that much about him. And a really, really exciting thing that I want to show you guys before we play our match is we had our youth candidates signed up, and we got this player called Seamus McGeorge. Look at that, guys. Now, if you've watched any of this series, you know that he is an incredible player. Obviously a 4-star shadow striker and attacking midfielder, potentially 5-star. If we have a quick look at the report, a decent player for the most Southern Premier sides, lead to him becoming a leading Southern Premier attacking midfielder in the future. Obviously, he's really close to that now, so I'm going to go along the lines of he'll be good in the Skrill North, or South, sorry, if we get promoted, which is possible. We're obviously still in contention for the playoffs, We're only 1 point off, so the next couple of games are really, really key. Obviously, we want to win every match, but we can't. That may not be the case, but this... Oh, sorry, I should have gone back to his attributes. Seamus McGeorge, though, coming through the youth ranks, 10 corners, 10 finishing, 11 free kick taking, 10 passing, 10 technique, 15 work rate, 12 teamwork, 12 flair, 12 concentration, 13 aggression. Physicals aren't great, but he's got good stamina and good strength, which means that he is a very decent player, an extremely good attacking midfielder. He can also play out on the left and also through the middle just as a centre midfielder. There's a few tutors for him. I might tutor him. John Edwards. Actually, no, I'm going to go for George Nash to tutor him. Senior member of the squad. Don't see any reason why not. So that's, I think, our first tutoring. Seamus McGeorge being tutored by George Nash, who is not as good, but should be okay. Let's have a quick look at the determination. Just go attribute and mental determination. So the player we asked to tutor him was George Nash, who has 10 determination, whereas the player we are trying to tutor, Seamus McGeorge, has 5. So that's decent. Obviously, you always want the player tutoring to have a better determination statistic than the player who is being tutored, just because that's just how it is. I can't really remember why. We have quite a few players with quite decent determination, though. Anthony Watson, Spencer Bennett, Scott Asafu as well, who should probably play a little bit more. I've been trying to plonk him in the occasional game, but we're in April now and he's only played 5 times in the league. Still got really decent stats. His determination is still there. 3.5 stars current ability. So I might look to play him in this match, actually. When it loads, there you go. Oh, that's weird. The sizing's gone really weird for the conditioning. Let me just... Sorry if this changes it up a little bit. Oh, no, that's staying like that, whatever. So we're going to stay with this home tactic. Scott on the left, McGeorge, Watson, Trebs up front, Bell, Miller, Walker. We'll get rid of Marsden and bring on Asafu. I'm not sure why it's showing like half that. I'll have a workaround during the preferences at the end of this episode and try and fix that problem for you guys. But we're going to replace Butcher. So we've got Ryan Marsden, Graham Howell, Moore, Bennett and Griffiths on the bench. Look at the average age, guys. It's just ridiculous. The highest age in our team is Marsden with age 24. In our team, though, is John Edwards, age 31. I swear we got him when he was 28. He has actually been with us for 4 seasons, but he didn't play in the first season we signed him. He's been playing, though, for 3 seasons. It's weird. You kind of forget how long this series actually has been. I know we're up to episode 31, but it seems to have flown by, not flying by. That is not a word. I reckon we're going to submit this team, though. Anthony Watson still with a really decent average rating. Take a quick drink. Right. So we're favourites to win this match by quite a bit. Ross McCluskey, yeah, that's it, is selecting the opposition instructions. I always screw up that guy's name. I don't know why. McCluskey. There we go. That's fine. So before, I can't remember. I didn't see what it said before for previous meetings with Weymouth. Pretty sure we have beaten them on the odd occasion. I'm not sure if it's been 100% consistent wins against them. But I think we drew against them twice last season. I think we might have beaten them before, though. Maybe in a cup competition. They're on the counter, though, this from a bad free kick, poorly whipped in. Went straight to one of their defenders, and Farzakali is just attacking down the left-hand side, and Egan just... Booth clears it off the line, more or less, from a really good cross. But then Egan just kind of... mops up, I guess you could say, and it's 1-0 to Weymouth. Good save though from Booth there. Not the start we'd really hoped for. Good ball though from McGeorge to Trebs. How did he not finish? Good save from the keeper, but a very good ball from Booth straight to McGeorge. McGeorge needs to come up key for this club now. He's probably one of our best players. Scott Booth is probably the best player, maybe followed by either McGeorge or Tom Scott. Oh, actually Jim Miller. Extremely good goal there. Just as I say, he needs to come up. He scores a very nice goal. That makes his first ever goal. I'm pretty sure I played him in the last match. Obviously, the youth candidates come in, I think, around March the 14th in England. March the 13th, it might be actually. Some date that's very close to that. So I don't think he's had chance to play that many games. He might have definitely played one. I'll check after if I remember. Probably won't. But he picks up his first goal for Hertford Town. Hopefully the first of many. In the shadow striker role that I've put him in, he should be scoring hopefully around 10 to 12 goals a season. Obviously, I still expect Trebs to score around 20 to 25. He's a bit off that at this point of the season. But there's still time. There's still a bit of time left for him to grab a few more goals and hopefully send us into the promotion spot, or at least support us through the playoffs. So Trebs is actually through here. The defence tracks back. Jim Miller, but Anthony Watson slots it in there. I think Jim Miller had an effort there. It deflected straight to Watson, who hit it straight against the goalkeeper, funnily enough. Yet the goalkeeper couldn't keep it out, and it's actually 2-1 now to Hertford Town. 28 minutes gone, we have a lot of the possession. Trebs is through on goal here, and he slots it in. Really, really nice. It's always good to see your striker score a one-on-one. As I say every single time, whenever I give advice, you always expect in the lower leagues that a player's finishing and composure might not be the best. Trebs actually isn't the best. He's got around 7 or 6 finishing and about the same composure as well. So it's really good confidence boost for me to play him and for himself as an actual player to score a one-on-one. Bell clipping the bar then. We're having some really nice possession. It's quite unlike our team to score 3 goals in the first half. Weymouth have obviously pushed the issue though by scoring the first goal, and luckily we've reacted really well and pushed on. So Scott on the left hand side slots it in 4-1, and again I say slots it in. I reckon if you watch back every episode and just listen to how many times I say slots it in, there's going to be a lot. It'll probably be more than the amount of episodes. Excellent, definitely. Really pleased. Keep it going. So they're all extremely delighted. A nice 4-1 half-time lead. Hopefully that carries on. Hopefully that increases. I mean, why not? We always need our goals difference added up. We're a bit behind the other 2 teams on similar points. So higher goal difference is always a good thing. I will always accept a bigger win. Scott here on the left hand side, he probably should have shot there instead of trying to knock it back into play. He does have the ability to just smack it. Not sure why he didn't. Mustoe with a free kick there. Apparently it was inches wide. Looked extremely high on my view. But if Mustoe keeps on getting his free kicks more or less on target, then I will be happy, because more often than not, on the odd occasion, he will score one. And the amount of free kicks we have been getting recently, that is a good thing. Scarborough are actually beating Bashley 4-0. I don't know, is Scarborough near us? I can't remember the 2 teams. I think it's Mangotsfield and they beat us. Brackley. Mangotsfield and Brackley are the 2 teams that are joint on points with us, with Tiverton top. Didn't see anything about their results. Mustoe with a free kick here. So unlucky again. The shot looked destined for goal. It always does, but it never goes in though, does it? We're just going to play this highlight out and then make a substitution. Egan whips it into Symington, who'll probably score here. He does. Poor defence. That's really crap defence. Asifurje not cleaning it up. Miller also just in a massive tangle, and unfortunately they have a goal back. So we're going to make a few substitutions. Asifurje is having a shit match. Oh my god. We're winning 4-2. How are you on a 5.9 rating? So we're going to take him off and bring on Ryan Marsden. This is kind of why I don't play him. He has decent stats, but his performance is always fairly subpar. Andy Mustoe is actually on a 6.6 rating now, the worst on the team, just because of how many free kicks he misses. We're going to bring on though Spencer Bennett instead of Norman Bell, who isn't playing great. Oh God, hopefully they don't score another goal. That would not be fun. Good save from Booth there. I might look into going into the counter formation. Oh God, yeah, I definitely will, because they seem to have a lot of possession. They seem to be attacking. All just wide there. I reckon Booth would have had it. So the tactical changes have been made. We have gone counter. And look, no highlights. It's a nice switch there. Mustoe with another free kick. Straight into the goalkeeper's gloves. But this time, at least it was on target. I think that's his 4th free kick that we've actually been shown. He might have even taken more. That's the first one that's got on target. He's actually on a 6.3 rating now, which is not good. We need to remain defensive though. We need to concentrate, or Farzakali will just do that. Oh, crap. Right, if we lose this match, I will slate my team so much. So we're going to go to contain, and I'm just not touching it. I'm just going to leave it completely. James Roach, the captain, is on a 6.1 rating. Trebs, though, Watson, just come on, we need one more goal just to secure it. Mustoe dicking about with it. Why are you playing it all the way back to Booth? Who, Jim Miller heads it down, unfortunately not to Tom Scott. And they're attacking down the right hand side. Symington shoots, but it just went over. Oh God, this is tense. So this is kind of a key win for us. We need to win this match. It looks like we might. If they don't score from this, they do not. No one advanced from that free kick. That was really odd. And Mariner blows the full-time whistle. And Hertford win 4-3. Really, really nice victory. Considering we were 4-1 up, I can't be bothered to have a go at them. Considering we were 4-1 up, we should have won much more comprehensively. But a win is a win. I do not care. Oh, God. So Mangotsfield, Tiverton and Brackley all got wins. Mangotsfield with a 3-1 win to add 2 to the goal difference. Brackley with a 4-0 win to add 4 to their goal difference. And Tiverton with a 5-1 win to add 4 to their goal difference. Oh, fucking hell. So just as I say, I'm fairly happy with still the fact that we got a win. Obviously, we are still in contention, but the 2 goals that we let slip in the second half was not good enough against a team who were below us in the table, nowhere near challenging for the title as we are. Really not happy with that. There's no point obviously slating the players, they'll just be confused. I cannot be bothered to do that one, but we are going to end the episode here, guys, so thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, then obviously drop it a like. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.